And Acme Mowing and Lawn Care, acmemowing.com. Look who I got with me. Got Matt the lawn care little guy. He's got his hand on my butt, my right butt cheek.
It's the only way I can motivate him.
And Rob's got his hand on my right butt cheek. Both of them the right butt cheek. Anyway,
how are y'all today?
Guys, we got a leaf cleanup today and we decided we'd collaborate on it because we haven't seen each other in a while and we wanted to get together and do some work together. So we're going to take you around. We're going to do the estimate real quick. We're going to text the guy and then we're going to get the cleanup done. You guys ready to do the estimate?
Let's do it.
Let's go. All right, so this is it. It's not bad. It's not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. The front yard, we're going to have all this. So what I thought we'd do, guys, is take the mowers over, blow them all kind of in the middle, and then try to grind them up as small as possible. And then what leaves we can't pick up, I'll run over with the Vantage with the bagger. Because the Vantage has got a bagger on it. That'll make it easy.
How many acres is this,
So
Ben?
we go to this tree right here. That's here, so we'll blow these ones out. To the lawn. This is about 2.5 acres, and this is the one that's less than that. To get a collaboration project.
Oh, cool.
He's out of town right now. So these along this tree line, we're going to go down to blow all that out. And then we'll go down to this phosphorus. Like straight down that way. All this way.
Oh, that ain't bad at all.
It's nothing at all.
Oh, that's crazy.
So, okay, so everything considered here, how much do you want to do the estimate for, guys?
How much total area do you think this is?
I would say that this is a little less than an acre that we're going to be doing. But please consider the leaves, the amount of leaves we got. The amount of leaves we got is probably less than that.
How much we bagging them up?
We'll bag what we have to. The wind is blowing from the south, so we'll be able to spray it into his neighbor's yard.
This is just rough. We'll see what you guys think about this. This is just rough numbers. This is totally out of my element with Mark's property. So just roughly, I think I'm about 300.
Okay, how about you?
I second Matt. That's what I was gonna say.
Okay, let me go call him up, see if 300 is going to work for him.
Yeah, guys, because I did a.
I was going to go 280, but I think 300.
I did a corner lot on one of my videos a couple weeks ago. $300. So.
Good estimate for me. You're glad to know what?
But I finally came in higher than somebody. I'm usually the guy that's like, dude, that's not enough.
Yeah. Normally I'm the highest price. You two guys were the highest price this time.
Yeah. We learned a lot this year.
I would have gone 260 to 280 on this. These guys are saying 300, so we're gonna try to get that. So I thought what we
So
would
guys,
do is we'll start on this side since the wind's blowing from the south.
Here.
We'll blow them down as far as that we can.
Okay.
Blow them all out. We'll just take our blowers and go for it. Let me
All right.
call the guy.
Sounds good. All right, guys. So as you heard Ben said, we're going to start down here, and then we're going to blow him this way. So Ben's going to get on his Vantage. We're going to mulch them up, bag them up, and go from there. We're going to put the bid at 300. So I think that's fair. We got flower beds up here around them trees, or around them bushes. So hey guys, I've been excited about this all week. Anytime I get to work with these two guys, it's a pleasure. It's wonderful. So I'm gonna go over here and get my blower out. It's already filled up, ready to go. Guys, what do y'all think of my new homemade blower rack? Let me show you here. Of course, I just got it strapped up here. But here's what I've got. Took this piece of angle right here and bolted it in 3 spots right down here. And then I put a little eyelet right there and a little hook and chained it up. And so far it hasn't come off, which is kind of a miracle. So when you're kind of poor at the end of the season, or in the at the end of the season, well, this is how you got to make do. So I'm pretty happy about it. Keeps it off my trailer. And then I got it strapped that way it don't be bouncing around. Here I got it hooked about everywhere, that way it don't flip around everywhere. So had to put a new battery in the Gravely 52, and added some more stuff to it, some hooks from my shovel. But anyways, I think we're gonna get started, guys. All right, guys. Well, we're done. So, let's see. I think it took us. We got here. We started about 3 o'clock. Took us about an hour and a half or so. So I'm going to show you around. Got all that cleaned up. As y'all seen on the video, it's all cleaned. What we did, guys, was we blew it all, and Ben mulched it with his Laser Z. Hey, I drove this thing, mowed with it in October. This thing was a machine. I love this thing. Really enjoyed using this Laser Z Exmark. Good machine.
It's kind of funny on leaf job because every time I get done with the leaf job, I'm like, I feel like I could have done a little better, you know. But then you like, but then you spend 10 more minutes, 15 more minutes, 20 more minutes, and it's like you got to stop sometime. It seems like it'll never be perfect, but
it's a lot faster than what I usually do it. I mean, man, I just need to get a mulch kit for mine.
yeah, I think Ben's right though. I don't. A flap is pretty good. The mulch kits, I'm not going to say that they're not better, but they're so expensive. When you could just do like a DIY.
Well, see them take a piece of cardboard and
Yeah.
zip tie it on there.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's all right with me too.
I got to get a new deck for that Gravely, and then after that, I'm probably gonna get 2 different things because I saw Kevin over at Texas Veterans,
Oh yeah.
and he did that like, you know, I forget what you call it, but it's like the diamond plate, except there's holes through it.
Expanded metal.
Expanded metal, that's right. Yeah, expanded metal, and he just cut that out.
Wonder if that would work all real good. I didn't watch that video.
Yeah, he did it with grass though, not leaves,
Oh,
and
where it halfway mulched it and halfway discharges.
yeah,
Is that what?
well, because part of the problem with mulching grass is you still have to have airflow. You know, otherwise it gets clogged up real bad.
That's true.
And the expanded metal allowed enough airflow, but it totally interrupted the grass clippings from going through it. So even though there was like big holes, the grass for the most part did not go through it. It was really interesting what he did. I don't know if he's going to keep doing it. I should probably give him a call. But
Well, we get some real thin expanded metal, and then we could cut them with tin snips, can't we? And we could just make our own.
Yep.
Let's do that.
And then I thought maybe for
Good idea.
for leaves, I might just build a plate, you know, and attach it the same way. Just get a, you know, just a plate, piece of metal. I might go to one of the metal places and just ask for like a scrap, like 1/4 inch thick,
Right.
you know, scrap hunk of metal that someone might go cut off for me and clean up the edges. If I could just have an easy way of connecting it, that would be great.
So your deck, when are you going to order that?
I should have ordered it in November. So I
Don't be
probably-
slacking, Matt. Don't be slacking.
I need to get on it. But my downfall is procrastinating because the mower still works. You know? It's just, you know, the deck is just bent. But it seems to be cutting okay, but I'm not okay with having a bent deck all the time. But it's still working, so I'm quite wrong.
And in the properties that you have now, you can push mow if you got in a pinch. So it's not
Yeah.
like you have to have it, right?
Exactly. I
Okay.
could put it down for a weekend and put the deck on it in a weekend probably.
And then if you ever got in a bind, you know that I got your back.
Yeah,
So,
you do, man. I know
you
do.
know. That's one thing, guys, about, You know, I'm not just saying Matt from Lawn Care Little Guy. I'm not saying Ben from Acme Mowing. I'm saying this lawn care community is outstanding. You know, if we need help, we could just, you know, advice. It's not like they could just come from, you know, Kentucky and Ohio and all the states to come help us out. But if we get in a bind, we could just call them and call the community and ask them, hey, how do you do something? And they'll help you out. It's not like, well, I'm telling you because you're competition. You know, no, we're all in this together. And that's what's so awesome about it. And I do enjoy working with Matt and Ben and JT and who else have we worked with?
You know, I haven't had the chance to work with Wes yet.
No, we've sure
I
eaten
don't know if
breakfast
you
with him.
have. Yeah, we had breakfast with him.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
And Chris is over in Weatherford, but and I don't know if you worked with Chris or not.
No, Chris the other day said if I ever needed help and he was in town, you know,
Yes.
close by, he would give us a hand. And
I know.
and I know that for a fact, and I would sure use him. I mean, he's good, you know. So
Yeah. There's a couple other guys in our area too. Because like everybody that's in my neighborhood that's mowing,
right.
I say I don't know everybody, but I try to go over and talk to them. And all of them have been pretty cool. And one of them, Conway's lawn care.
I haven't seen him.
Yeah, he works in my neighborhood, but he lives over in Del City though. But he was talking about how he was going full time. He'd been doing it part time for a couple of years, and he wanted to go full time next year. So I'm pretty certain that he would be helpful. Like, because I think he would take all the work he could get, but I think he has trouble saying no. But because he was pretty overwhelmed.
I know
the other
somebody
year.
like that.
Yeah. Yep. I think we can all be like that a little bit.
Yeah.
We want to do jobs. I mean, I want to do jobs, but that's what's going to be hard about this year because I got to cut some clients, and there's a couple that I don't mind cutting at all. Like I don't have a problem with it at all. But there's others that I'm like, because I'm going way down, you know.
I know.
So there's a couple of them I'm like, oh, you've been with me a long time.
You know, Matt, I am glad you're going cutting back because I'm kind of selfish. I know if I need a hand, you're gonna be there to help me out.
Yeah. I'm hoping to have Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays off is my goal. So I'll have some margin.
That'd be good.
You're gonna have your boy next year.
Yeah, that's another thing, guys. Haven't put this out, but I've got my son going to be helping me, and then if he gets a full-time job, he's committed to me to help me part-time. But as of right now, it's a full-time deal come starting March. So I'm going to be finding him work to do and things like that. So he'll be full-time with Rob's Odd Jobs and part-time with AutoZone in the evenings a few nights a week. And then starting April 1st, he will be helping me with the commercial properties, and I'm going to go ahead and keep my residentials, and that way we have plenty of work. So
You're keeping them?
as of right now, if he was to tell me now that he's not wanting to help me, then I would get rid of him. But
So can I refer to you now? For residential?
just let me keep what I got. I don't want to get overloaded, but man, yeah, I'm hoping. And he knows how to run all the equipment. He knows how to run everything, and he knows to put mixed gas in the weed eaters, not regular gas. And that's one thing I didn't want employees, because you always afraid that they're gonna put the wrong gas
That'd be
in the
horrible,
wrong.
man, because it's like a $300 mistake.
That would make me mad.
Yeah.
But
400 for some.
you know what? That's part of having employees. That's kind of why I want my son to help me.
Yeah.
Or if I didn't have that, I would just rather have another lawn care group as yourself or Ben and stuff. So, like I said earlier, I know if I get in a bind this spring, anytime during lawn season, I know I have Matt and Ben to help me out. So, which is a peace of mind. So, but guys, I want to show you some video of Matt sharpening his blades here at Acme Lawns on his new machine.
I'm excited to use that thing too, because I seen it when I first started my business, and I was like, that would be awesome.
Well,
And
Matt,
then I saw
mine's
the
beyond.
price.
Mine's beyond.
No, you need new blades.
And I don't want to spend the money until April when I need it. You know what I mean?
You're not
The
going to
blades.
spend it then either.
Yeah, well, this year's got to be different. I'm gonna have to buy double blades because I'm doing double the work this year. So,
Yeah.
and
I
Matt
got- I
makes
got-
fun of me, and that's and he's right. I don't buy enough blades. I don't keep them sharp like I should. You know, I need to do more maintenance on my stuff. So, Matt is 100% right. He makes fun of me. That's okay.
But you know what though, those mowers, they cut like twice as good as my mowers.
Yeah.
Even with the blades they got. It's amazing. I mean, I'm amazed how well they cut.
I can't believe they actually cut. I thought they just lay them down like and pop back up. But anyways, we're gonna show you some footage of Matt blade sharpening his blades. So let's check out your blades. Are they in here? Are they with Matt or Ben's?
They're here. They're rusty, man. Got rusty blades.
Hey, so do you like those? Those are the what do they call those, Matt? Help me out.
Atomic blades.
Okay,
Now, otherwise known as gator blades.
that's what they're called.
Yeah.
Now,
but
what are
these
those called?
These are these are just standard Gravely for my 34.
Oh, okay.
Standard Gravely for my 34. They're rusted because they just have moisture, and then I don't use them. If you're using them, they don't get rusty. But I have not sharpened my blades, and look how they are. Now, I know that looks pretty sharp for most people.
That looks pretty good, Matt.
Yeah, but what I do, I'll tell you, I don't know if I do something different, but what I do, which this is not going to happen on Ben's sharpener, because Ben's sharpener actually keeps the proper blunt, which is a flat surface on the front. Because you don't, supposedly the ideal angle, you're going to have two angles. One that's at 10 degrees,
Right.
10 degrees, which is called the blunt, the front surface, and then you have a 30 degree this way. To the naked eye, you typically only see the 30 degree for the most part. You can see the 10 if you really look, but nonetheless, Ben's sharpener, you don't have to think about it. You just set it in there and it does it for you. But with mine, because I do it on a grinder, I actually run this completely flat.
Now,
Just straight on, perpendicular, and completely flat.
does his
And then
blades,
and then I come down and do this.
does his sharpener, do you have to balance it, or does it come balanced, or is it an
The
equal?
blades?
Yeah, on Ben's sharpener.
Ben's sharpener, no, it's not gonna balance your blade for you. You'd have to do that afterwards, but I don't balance my blades. I just count how many strokes, and I try to keep a relative pressure every time I change. So if I do, let's just say 6 strokes this way, I try to keep it the same pressure on it so I'm not over grinding it, you know, and I just do 6, and then should be pretty close when I flip it around here and do the same thing.
Do 6.
Yep. Now some people,
And you've never had no problems?
I haven't, but who knows, because maybe I'm experiencing problems that I don't know about, like
All you do is feel a vibration.
yeah.
And would it
If it's-
make your bearings on your...
That's what they say.
Okay.
I haven't had to replace any bearings yet, and I haven't experienced any abnormal vibrations, except on my Honda when I smacked that water meter the water company came out and changed the water meter on my customer and just threw it in the grass. Well, I didn't see it, and I've cut this yard like at least 100 times at least, and I know what's in that yard. And she's over 80 years old. She ain't just going throwing junk out there. She ain't doing anything. That's why I work for her. And then I was mowing along, and wham! And then my mower just goes crazy, just crazy. I mean, just and it's I mean, it's going crazy. I'm still using the mower.
Hondas are hard to tear up.
Oh well, I'm getting rid of it this year, and but it needs some repair. But nonetheless, that's the only problem I've had with it. So I've had that for 4 seasons now, I think. And there's 4 blades on that on the Honda too. So I sharpen those, which is one reason why I don't want it anymore, is because I'm tired of sharpening 2 blades.
I didn't realize it had 2 blades.
Yeah.
All the Hondas like that have 2 blades?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yep. So
Well, then
yeah.
I'm going to stick with my Toro.
Yeah.
I like Toro.
Now these, as far as I know, these are off my Time Master. These are the only blades that you can run on them, as far as I know.
The Gator blades.
Yeah. They might have something different, but I don't know about them. But I sharpen. The thing that I pay attention to on mine mostly is a round on the tip, because what happens, the way I sharpen is I can go like this, and then I'll round it off. I'll round it off, and you don't want that, because you're really only cutting on this first inch or so. So you want this to be a nice sharp edge on that, so it cuts it. Because if it's rounded right here, it's going to affect your cut quality.
Awesome.
So,
That's good
but
to
yeah,
know.
But this is not the worst condition on my blades, but it doesn't get a whole lot worse than this. You know, so I got a little.
Hey, you
thing
got a
right
jack?
there.
We'll jack up my 52 Gravely and we'll see which one's the worst.
I already know the answer to that one.
I do too. Hey,
Want me to
you
lock
get that? Yeah, please, sir.
All right. My fault.
You just kind of pick it up at the end.
Okay.
Yeah. A little bit more. Like that. Coming?
No.
Have you sharpened that one before?
Oh yeah.
You might
Yeah.
have. You might
I
have
might
really
have messed it up.
Yeah. You might have got it way off. I had to throw a couple of my blades away because I was doing a hand grinder on them, and they got so far out of whack that I would have to grind half the damn blade off. So I just threw them away.
I got it. I didn't keep track. I might end up buying new blades anyway. Because I was telling them I don't balance my blades. I just apply the same pressure and the same amount of strokes, and I've never had a problem.
A lot of people say that balancing your blades doesn't really make a difference.
I guess if you're really, really anal about
I mean, I balance mine, but I think it's unnecessary, honestly. Pretty cool. What?
Yeah. I can see this being useful on some of the smaller properties.
Yeah,
too,
smaller properties.
where most of the leaves are like in a corner.
Or underneath bushes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, it'd be great to suck up.
What is that, Ben? bushes and in corners like that corner here. That is pretty sweet machine.
Ready?
Don't worry, Ben. I'll just edit this out.
Why would you edit this part out? This is the best part.
This is the best part. Abby will love this.
All right. Scoot in, Rob.
I wish we could actually get an angle from the back of this.
It's my best side. Hey guys.